Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sinister Skater here, and welcome to First Try Fridays, episode number 3 for Call of Duty Black Ops 3. This is a series I'm going to be doing every single Friday on my channel, where you guys leave a Black Ops 3 class down below in the comments. It can be as basic as you want, as customizable as you want, attachments, perks, score streaks, camos, challenges, specialists, whatever you want. Leave that down below in the comments. I randomly go and pick one of the classes and use it in my very first game of the day, and then I upload and comment to the gameplay no matter what happens. We go 0 and 100, 90 and 2, whatever happens, it goes up. You guys get to see some true skill. So this week, the class was suggested by Adam Smith, who wanted me to use the Kuda with the Elo and Quick Draw and Grip attachments. I got 6 Sense in Perk 1, Tracker in Perk 2 along with Fast Hands, and then we got Gung Ho in Perk 3 with a Semtex, and the specialist I'm using is Purifier with Heat Wave. And overall, we went 32 and 19 with 5 captures, playing some domination. I thought we were good. We were like, we got a decent gameplay. We're doing well. And then we started to lose into the second half, so I kept trying to get B flag to win, and then the spawns kept flipping and all this crap. We ended up losing by 20. But hey, what I'm supposed to do when 4 of my teammates are going 6 and 18, 5 and 31, 7 28, and so on. Like, seriously, look at the scoreboard at the end of the game. It's kind of pathetic. But yeah, that's the class for this week. If you guys' class didn't get picked and you commented on the last video, just simply copy and paste it to the video right here as I picked from the latest one. And if you're new to the series, leave a class down below and your class might be picked next week. But for this week, I wanted to actually talk about the Tracker perk. I was going to make a video separate on this if you guys caught my best to worst video that went up actually earlier today. I was going to talk about Tracker because it's actually an underrated perk. Conveniently, we actually are using Tracker in this gameplay, so why not talk about it here? Tracker is a tier 2 perk, and usually the 2 tier 2 perks I'm running is Scavenger and Fast Hands. Sometimes I won't use Fast Hands, I'll double up somewhere else, but I never use Tracker, and I might start trying to incorporate Tracker into my builds more, because I've used it, I don't know, the past couple of weeks, and then for this video, and it's actually pretty good, because at the start of the game, I saw Tracker, like most people, and like, why would I, see a digital imprint of enemy footsteps, why would I want to use this? Like, what is this? Am I playing Crisis or some other game? If you're long-term subscribers, you know what I'm referencing there. But like, why would I use this? There's other perks like Scavenger. This is, it's not that appealing, but it's actually really useful. It gives you, like I said in the best to worst video, like most of these perks, they give you extra senses to your character. So what Tracker does, it allows you to see the tracks of enemies, which is helpful, and that actually works underwater, and it even tracks people when they jump through the air, which I found is really easy for tracking people that love the strafe jump and use their thrusters and get up all in your face like that. But one thing I found that this is most useful at is being able to see enemies that you wouldn't have seen. What do you mean by that? So say you're like running into a building and there's an enemy that just runs down the hall just out of sight and you didn't see him. That guy could, he could just escape. You never get killed. He could come around and flank you. You never know because he's not there. But with Tracker, you'll see that trail of footprints right behind him, and you know that an enemy's there. So then you can go get that kill. You'll be aware and not get flanked, and it's helpful like that. It saved me a ton of deaths. Like sometimes you'll kind of lose track of someone and then they'll go hide in a corner in a room, or you'll, chase someone into a room and they shoot at you because you didn't know they're there. With Tracker, you'll see their footsteps running in the corner and you're ready for that engagement. Like, for an example, I find this thing really useful in evac. On evac, you got that one side that's opposite of the B flag with the multi-level building there, where, you can enter through the window, you can enter through a door, there's a hallway in it, then there's like another hallway that enters, and there's another entryway, and there's like 2 windows on the top with the stairwell, and there's a lot of ways that you can get in there. It's like a maze in there, and you get flanked easily, and it's just like chaotic when you're in there trying to defend people coming off from both sides. So if you have Tracker, it's really useful in situations like that, because you can track people and see where people are coming from in all different situations. Also, need I say, Tracker's also really amazing in hardcore, because hardcore, you don't have a UAV, or you don't have a HUD with a mini-map. You can get a UAV and get the HUD temporarily for 30 seconds if it doesn't get shot down, but you don't have any type of like tracking in hardcore. So you throw on Tracker, you actually have a sense of where people are. So it's also awesome in hardcore. One thing I will say is that when you're using Tracker, you can't focus on just the footsteps, because you'll be moving, like looking at the ground, and you can get killed easily. You have to treat it like it's another sense. Use your peripheral vision, kind of like, play the game normally, and then you notice the little orange, they're pretty bright orange marks, so they're not that hard to miss, and just notice them like that, and then start picking up on that. And then once you do that, it's a really powerful perk. Some people don't like using it because they simply just stare, they focus straight on the footsteps, which I did at first, and you get killed really easily. So you gotta treat it like it's just an addition to your senses, kind of like sound. just notice it here and there, and it's a really powerful perk. So what do you guys think? Is Tracker a good underrated perk, like in my opinion, or am I just crazy and you know it kind of sucks like Ante Up? Ante Up will never be good unless they do something to that. That thing needs a patch. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments, along with a class for next week's First Try Fridays. Check out that score on the screen right now. Look at my teammates, they absolutely blow. But with that, guys, thanks for watching. As always, I'm Sinister Skater. Subscribe for future Black Ops 3 content if you aren't already. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. And oh, one last thing I should say is that I've been saying in these previous First Try Fridays, I'll be testing out, like doing a couple more episodes to see if I'm going to be doing that streaming series or not. Probably going to do this for one more thing, actually upload on Friday to see how it goes, because last week I think I uploaded on Saturday and people were kind of not expecting that. So give it one more go on this, and then I'll let you guys know about that on next week. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.